This is a Pulaski tool, and today I'm going to be cleaning some of these up, putting new handles on them, and getting these back into working shape. A Pulaski tool is a tool designed for fighting forest fires. It's got an axe blade on this side, and then sort of an adze blade on this side. This is a mattock. This is a cutter mattock. This is a tool that is made for digging. They have a similar shape, but they're for different purposes. I am going to clean all four of these up, but I'm not going to put new handles on all four of these, at least not right away. So here's the tools that we're working with. This is a True Temper. This one is marked FSS on this side. I've got this, also a True Temper, not marked that I can see. I've got this one here. This is a True Temper Flint Edge Kelly Works there. This one is marked with an FS on this side. This last one here, that spray painted garden decoration, that's what this was before I got it. This is a Collins. So I'm going to clean these all up. This one is going on a new handle. This is going to my brother. Probably do the Collins just to be different. Is going on a new handle, and that one I'm going to keep out in my shed with my other tools to use. Garbage cans and recycle cans are just the perfect height to work on when you're standing up. And I could park them in the one shady spot by the house because it was like 1,000,000 degrees outside. I used an angle grinder to get all of the rust and paint off of these things. It didn't take too long to get through all of them. It was so hot out that my phone died, so I didn't get to record the part of this where my super safe handling here slipped and I used the angle grinder to wire brush my hand. I cleaned these up with just a wire wheel and an angle grinder. I had a scouring pad thing, like a paint remover pad that I used on this one first. I did not put these in the evaporust. I thought about it, but the evaporust also takes away all of this patina. So I have this Sargent hatchet here. This sat in the evaporust. All of the rust is gone. I cleaned all the rust out of the eye, which is really helpful. But it's just down to bare metal, and it gives it that kind of gray look. So you can see it's just more of a preference. I want to keep these tools looking like this. The rust is gone. Now they've just got this sort of aged patina to them, where this one does not. Here's a couple of handles. These are double bit axe handles, 36-inch handles. This is going to take some work, some sanding a little bit probably, to get this eye to fit in here really nice and tight. So that'll be the next step. I thought that these handles would just take a little sanding, but I underestimated. Fortunately, I had some help. That about summarizes how I felt perfectly. Once I got them all shaped up, just tapped the handles into the heads. This was about the 18th time that I put the handles into the heads, making sure they fit up. I decided to cut some of my own wedges, just being cool. Used some old pieces of an oak table. Turns out not really great at putting handles on things. So I need to get a lot better at this, but it'll hold. It turned out okay. There's a little bit of a gap in the back, but it'll stay on there. It's not going to fall off. I'm going to put one of these conical metal wedges in here. All right. Pretty solid. You might be wondering, why didn't you sharpen those before you put them on the handles? I wondered that too. But I sharpened them completely by hand. I mean, okay, so mostly by hand. There were some pretty deep nicks and chips that I resorted to the belt sander to take out, because doing it by hand was going to take way too long, and it was way too hot, even late at night in the garage. Oh hey, and then more sanding. This was just to remove the sort of varnish on the handles, and then I put boiled linseed oil on the handles of the tools. I got a comment on one of my previous videos about boiled linseed oil being dangerous because it will spontaneously combust. Linseed oil is not the only dangerous oil that you have in your house that will light on fire. Most organic oils can do the same thing. Yes, linseed oil can spontaneously combust. So can some other things around your house. Just don't be an idiot. These Pulaski tools are done and ready to go back to work. They both turned out pretty good. Had a few little minor issues here and there along the way, but got them all cleaned up, got them back into working shape. They are looking pretty nice. I made some sheaths for them. These were just really simple pieces of leather riveted together. But I threw these together and just made one for each of them. Worked out a pattern so that I can make these a little more easily in the future for other tools. Basically, what these are is a big guard that goes over the blade, a small one that goes over the back of the tool. There's a buckle right here. You just tighten that strap, buckle it, and this just holds the two halves of the sheath together. You guys, let me know what you think of these in the comments down below. Let me know what you think about Pulaski tools, if you've used them, how you've used them. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you all, and I'll see you next time. It's like midnight, and it's still like 95 degrees.